Hello and welcome everyone to Champion and Challengers.
It sure is great to be here at such an event.
Now, for those of you who have tuned in and haven't seen the pre-show, take a look at that first to get a hold of the whole concept of the tournament and the matches we have on offer.
As for the rest of you, we can begin with our first match, Mr. Perfect versus Arn Anderson.
And here it is, Blues, the very first match of our Champion and Challengers tournament. Here we have former Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Mr. Perfect going to try and gun for the world title shot here.
Absolutely, but he's got to face former television champion Arn Anderson. He's actually the longest running WCC television champion at 120 days. So he's no pushover.
And neither of these men are. These are two determined competitors. And remember, the winner of this... Oh, my goodness, two knife-edge chops there by Perfect. But the winner of this gets a world title shot against Ric Flair. Ooh. At our next event, Snowed In.
So both these men have got to be hungry. And there you can see Anderson getting Perfect in the corner. To the far side here. And oh, big back body drop there by Anderson.
And Anderson with a clothesline. Anderson starting up quickly here. Two clotheslines there. And Perfect against the ropes. Anderson now. Oh, man. Oh.
Nice move there by Perfect. Absolutely. Perfectly executed drop kick there by Curt Hennig.
And now Perfect going to try and build some momentum here. A quick start by Anderson. Perfect, though. Clothesline into the turnbuckle. A few knife-edge chops. You can see this very fast-paced match here. They're not trying to burn each other out. Oh, there's a nice fist there by Perfect. And now, he's got him up. There's a body slam and a cover here. 1, 2, and no. Anderson kicks out.
And again, Mr. Perfect asserting his dominance here. He's staying on him here. Against the ropes now. Here we go. Off the rope.
And oh, look at this Anderson. Oh! Anderson nails him with a DDT. Look at that. And now Anderson's come alive again. Mr. Perfect's offense having no effect on the enforcer. To the far side. And there it is. There's a spine buster. It could be over already. Does Anderson have it? No.
Oh.
And Perfect gets to the ropes.
And Anderson, I think he would have gotten the pin if Perfect wasn't so close. Oh, no.
Small package here. And Perfect got him. And what a resourceful win. Mr. Perfect gets the perfect win on Double A Arn Anderson with the small package. Nicely done.
So there it is, folks. Mr. Perfect is the winner.
He now moves on to the semifinals.
And now, to see who faces Mr. Perfect in those semifinals, it's Bret Hart versus Ricky Steamboat.
And now the second match is underway. We have Internet Champion Bret the Hitman Hart. He won that title on the pre-show, beating Rick Rude.
And he looked very impressive doing so as well. The Hitman, unbelievable technician in that ring. He's actually the second wrestler in history to perform a hat trick. And there's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He also has his own hat trick, winning the television, intercontinental, and world championships. Both these men have held all three major titles in WCC at one point. So I tell you what, this is going to be a very interesting clash. The last time these two met, Animated Chaos, where Steamboat came out the winner.
Absolutely. Both guys very similar in their styles. Both are very fast, but both are very strong as well. And now the Hitman sends Steamboat for the reversal now. And a shoulder tackle by the Hitman. And Steamboat slow to get up.
And he's up though, and I tell you what, these guys aren't going to try and win them overexert themselves, because again, if they win, they have a semifinals match to face, and the winner, of course, is against Mr. Perfect.
And Hitman there, you see blocking a chop. And now, to the far side, reversal again by the Hitman. And now, oh! And Steamboat manages to avoid that backdrop, but Hitman still clotheslines him down.
And that's the first mistake any of these guys has ever made in this match so far. Hitman doing a good job to counter Steamboat's reversal.
And now the Hitman's got Steamboat on the outside, and he slams him into the ring post.
And that's just a good way to get the bell ringing, as the Hitman now has got him up.
Body slam on the outside. Again, there's not as much give on the outside as there is in the ring. It's got just doing a little bit more damage. And now Steamboat. Steamboat's down here against the ropes. The Hitman gonna bring him in the hard way with a nice vertical suplex. And the cover here. Does he have him here? And no. Steamboat manages to kick out.
And right now the Hitman has done a very good job of asserting control over this, managing to clothesline Steamboat when he was on the apron. May have done more damage than we thought. As now the Hitman is taking control here. He sends Steamboat for the ride.
Nice drop kick there. And now Bret going for the cover. 1, 2, and again, Steamboat powers out.
Yeah, the Dragon is a very, very strong contender, and Hitman's got to do more than that to beat him. Right now, he's just kind of wearing him down here. And now, look at this.
And the Hitman with a front face lock here. He's got him up. He's going to try and superplex Steamboat. That will surely finish him if he hits it. And now he's got him. Can Steamboat holding on here. Steamboat. Oh, look at this. Steamboat. Oh, my goodness. Look at that move by Steamboat. Steamboat with the cover. The cover. 1, 2. Huge upset here. And no. Unbelievable move by Steamboat.
And that was... the Hitman almost got caught there. A sunset flip powerbomb by the Dragon, and just like that, the Hitman is winded. That was an unbelievable hit. The Hitman landing right on the back of his head. And Steamboat now with a few chops against the ropes here. I wonder if the Hitman is still in this here.
No, small package by the Hitman. He's got him. He's got him. And no. He doesn't have him. The Dragon kicks out. And now, whoa. Hitman misses with a drop kick, and now Steamboat rolls him up again. 1, 2. And no. Again. Hitman manages to kick out. Misses with a clothesline. Cross body by Steamboat, but no. Hitman rolls through. Hitman rolls through. 1, 2. And he got him. He got him. The Hitman steals one off of the Dragon. Oh my goodness. Rolling through that cross body. The Hitman could barely hold him down.
So we have our first semifinals match ready to go.
We sure do, and now it is time for our third elimination round. It's Macho Man Randy Savage versus Jimmy Snuka. And here we go. This is the third elimination match for the Champion and Challengers tournament. It is between Jimmy Superfly Snuka and the Macho Man Randy Savage. And there is Jimmy Snuka, former Intercontinental Champion. He's actually the longest running Intercontinental Champion in WCC history.
And over here we have the current Intercontinental Champion, Macho Man Randy Savage. And rather ironically, he was actually the man that ended Jimmy Snuka's IC run. So it's a little bit of irony that he's holding it right now.
So right now, this is the second time these men have met in WCC. Macho Man becoming the winner in their first encounter. And there's the first tie-up. Now Macho Man pushes Snuka into the corner here. And we get a clean break off of them. And there's the other tie-up. Again, Snuka definitely has the strength over Savage, but Savage probably has agility, maybe even ring savvy. Oh, there's a shoulder tackle by Snuka. And Savage a little shaken up by that. And Snuka pressing the issue. Look at this, pushing him into the ropes. Now, to the far side again. Savage ducks the clothesline though, and oh man, there it is, a double clothesline there by Savage. And Savage now, he's got him up. Body slam by the Macho Man, and a nice knee to the neck. And now he rolls him up again. 1, 2, and no. Snuka manages to escape.
You're not going to beat him like that, Savage. No little moves like that is going to defeat a man like Snuka. But now it looks like Savage has built up some good momentum off of that clothesline. And he's got him against the turnbuckle here to the far side.
And now, Savage, oh no! And Snuka backdropping Savage all the way over the top rope, and that didn't look good at all, my goodness. And Snuka on the top rope here, and he nails him! Nails him off the top rope to the outside. What an amazing move there by Jimmy Snuka. And Snuka now, what's he going to do here? That might have knocked the wind out of Savage as Snuka. Front face lock here. He's going to try and suplex him back in.
And now Savage, Savage holds on to the ropes.
He's hanging on and clotheslines his neck on the top rope. And Savage now charges and oh my goodness, look at that.
A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Superfly, an amazing move.
And Savage is down. I don't think he saw that coming. Savage is just down in the center of the ring. Snuka is about to climb the top rope. He's going to go for a Superfly splash here. If he hits it, it's all over. Savage still unresponsive, and Savage rolls out of the way. Savage rolls out of the way. He rolls him up here. He rolls him up 1, 2, and Savage got him. Savage with the pin on Superfly.
And there it is. Our Intercontinental Champion is in the semifinals.
Now on to our final first round match. Ravishing Rick Rude will square off against Sting. And keep in mind, the winner of this match will face Macho Man Randy Savage in the semifinals. And there is the Stinger. He debuted last pay-per-view actually with quite an impact, almost capturing the world title.
And over here we have former television and internet champion Ravishing Rick Rude. He has quite a resume here in WCC. He's been here since the very beginning. Quite a WCC veteran here.
But these two have definitely met before in WCW. They have had many, many clashes. And now, there's the first tie-up here. Now, both guys very even in strength, I would say. I think Rude might be a little bit more crafty, though. He might be more willing to break the rules. Oh, a nice stiff left hand and an uppercut there. And now Rude, with a few fists in the corner there. He's got Sting against the ropes here. Sends him to the far side. Reversal by Sting, though. And Sting, look at the power of the Stinger. Big press slam. And now a drop kick over the top rope. And Rude to the outside. And the Stinger with a quick flurry there. Oh, my goodness. And now,
You can see Rude's on the outside there, and Sting with a punch into the outside. And Rude just getting bombarded with offense here by the Stinger.
And Sting again picking up Rude. And now he's going to throw Rude back into the ring. Yes, and Rude over the top. And Sting has commanded this match early. And oh, man. A nicely placed knee there by Rude. As Rude now trying to take advantage here. Now he's got Sting up here. And a backbreaker there by Rude. Rude trying to wear him down here. He's got him up. And again, oh man. And a strong slam there in the cover. Oh, 1, 2. And no, Sting kicks out.
You can see again the strength of Rude managing to hold him up for a second slam. As again, Rude picking up Sting. He's got some momentum here. It'd be a big upset if Rude can win this. Sting has been very impressive recently. And now, oh man, nice Alabama slam there by Rude. And Rude now, oh look at this, he's playing to the crowd. That's not going to get him any points here. He thinks he's already beaten the Stinger. And I don't really blame him. He's doing a great job here commanding the fight. And now Rude, what's he going to do to the Stinger now?
And now he's setting him up for something. What's he going to set him up for? And now Rude, oh man, oh I like this. Look at this, over the shoulder torture rack. And this is going to really damage Sting here. Is Sting going to submit here? And no. And Rude, this is a very good submission here by Rude. Sting's got to find a way out of this one.
And now, oh, look at that by Sting! Sting lands on his feet, look at this! Sting!
Oh, there's the Scorpion Death Drop! And now for the cover! Cover, 2, and 3! Sting pulls off a win!
Nicely done by the Stinger!
And I tell you what, that's some resourceful work there. Hey, Macho Man better watch out for that in the semifinals. And with Sting's victory, we have our semifinal matches.
Let's see how the final 4 line up.
In the first semifinal match, Mr. Perfect will square off against the Internet Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. And in the second semifinal match, the Stinger will square off against Macho Man Randy Savage, the Intercontinental Champion. And as stated previously, the winners of their respective matches will fight for a world title shot in the finals.
And now let's go backstage to see what Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart have to say before the match.
Thanks, Blues. I'm here with Mr. Perfect. And Perfect, you're in the semifinals now, so what do you think of your opponent?
I was thinking the other day and looking at all the great superstars of the world, the thought came to mind, who would be good enough, who would be the greatest enough to walk into the ring with Mr. Perfect? There's one man, Mr. Bret Hart, the technician, the man who's got all the moves down pat. Well, Mr. Bret Hart, I'm putting it out to you, my friend. You may be the technician of the world, but you're not perfect. And that, my friend, I will prove to you.
And now down to blue with this man's opponent.
Thanks, Reddy. So, Bret, tell us, what do you think of Perfect and your chances at beating him?
Hey, Mr. Perfect, there's one man that can really relate to you. I can relate to growing up in the cold weather, being stuck in the house, and having your dad, professional wrestler, drag you downstairs and start practicing holds on you. And he practices, until all of a sudden you start to pick it up, and you start to become tough, and you start to grow up with professional wrestling as your dream, as your goal, to become a professional wrestler, to be the very best in professional wrestling. Mr. Perfect, you may think that I'm describing you, but I'm not just describing you. I'm describing myself. I've grown up with wrestling all around me. And it's time this little perfect world of yours came crumbling down by the Hitman.
Well, that pretty much says it all. Let's go down to the ring for the match.
And here is the first of our WCC Champion and Challengers semi-final matches. There you can hear the theme tune to Mr. Perfect, former Intercontinental Champion.
Unfortunately, he no longer has that title around his waist, but he's going for an even greater one. Remember, if he wins this match and the following match, he will be granted a world title shot against Nature Boy Ric Flair. Now, of course, Mr. Perfect ended Ric Flair's career in the World Wrestling Federation back in 1993, so maybe he wants another rematch so he can beat him again.
Of course, this man was beaten by Ric Flair in WCC for his World Heavyweight Championship. It is the Internet Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Absolutely, probably one of the toughest men in WCC. He has one heck of a resume. And again, he is one of two men in WCC who have completed a WCC hat trick. They held all three titles. Look at that, flaunting the title he has now right into Mr. Perfect's face. Right now, because that belt over Bret Hart is third in this company right now. He's ranked number 3. Bret the Hitman Hart is about to do battle with Mr. Perfect.
This is going to be one heck of a technical matchup here. These are two legends that met each other in the World Wrestling Federation, but never in WCC. There's the first tie-up. Now, Hitman gets Perfect in the ropes here. Now, sends him to the far side, and a shoulder tackle by Perfect. And look at that, the Hitman right back up.
These guys know every single one of each other's moves. They've wrestled each other on so many different occasions throughout their illustrious careers. And it's great to see them meet for the first time in WCC.
Sunset flip there by Perfect. And now the Hitman trying to stand his ground. And he's trying to hold back, and he does. Nicely done there by the Hitman, managing to not get bowled over. And now they're face-to-face again. There's another tie-up. And now, Perfect trying to push Hitman, and now Perfect with an arm drag. Oh, the Hitman holds on, though.
And they're both back up again. Neither man has gotten the edge in any one of their exchanges here, and there's another tie-up.
Both men, unbelievable technicians in that ring. And now, the Hitman's got him up here. Look at this. Body slam, but Perfect kicks away, though. And now Perfect, body slam of his own here coming up. Slams him, but Hitman kicks away now, too. But look at that, though. Perfect. He's in control again still. And Perfect sends him to the far side. And now, oh, the Hitman backdropping Perfect over the top rope. And that is the first time any one of these men has gotten an edge in this match. And the Hitman off the top rope.
Top rope plancha there. Very impressive agility there by the Hitman. And again, the Hitman taking advantage after some very even exchanges early on.
And now the Hitman sending Perfect to the ring post, slamming him into the ring post. Oh no, he's going to do it again. And again. And the Hitman relentless here. Look at this. Repeatedly slamming him into that ring post.
And now the Hitman throwing Perfect back in.
But oh, look at this by Perfect. And oh man. Clotheslining him on that top rope. A very, very good move there by Perfect. And that might have knocked some of the wind out of the Hitman. As Perfect with a nice knee lift. And a drop kick. And now, Perfect slides in for the cover here. 1, 2. And the Hitman stays alive.
And again, now it looks like Perfect's starting to get an edge here. That was a very good move on that top rope, just showing the knowledge you have in that ring to pull out a move like that. And Perfect now. He's got Hitman against the ropes here. And now,
there's a few chops there by Perfect. Oh, and another one, sending Bret back. And there's a snapmare over by Mr. Perfect. And now Hennig. What's this? And oh man, cranking the neck. Nicely done. And another cover. 1, 2. And the Hitman again powers out.
And Perfect has shown very good composure in this match. He's not getting flustered. He's doing a good job commanding the Hitman, just simply wearing him down with a good move like that, flipping over, wrenching the neck. And now Hennig got him against the ropes again.
And Perfect sending the Hitman for a ride again here. And now, oh man, look at that! Look at that by the Hitman, a missile drop kick right to the face. And Perfect's got to be knocked out. He's got to be out cold. The Hitman's got to get up here. He's got to cover him. And that was an unbelievable move by the Hitman. A complete instinct there by the Hitman. Perfect has yet to move ever since then. He is knocked out. Cover him, Hitman. Cover him. And the Hitman going in. Oh, he's picking him. He's not going to cover him. I think that's a big mistake. Hitman picking him up now. He's in the turnbuckle. And I think that might have been a big mistake by the Hitman. Perfect has yet to move since that incredible maneuver. And now the Hitman. Oh, he's pounding away at the head of Mr. Perfect. Trying to knock him out even more if he hadn't already. Still pounding away.
And the Hitman, look at this, just taking control of this match. He's still pounding away. And the Hitman with some devastating hits to the head, as Perfect may be out here.
And now the Hitman trying to gain some momentum, sends Perfect to the far side. And now, oh no, look at this by Perfect. Look at this, look at this. Perfect Plex, 1, 2, and he gets him at 3. He gets him at 3. Mr. Perfect with the Perfect Plex moves on to the Champion and Challengers final. Unbelievable. What an amazing match. Mr. Perfect is our first finalist.
After that performance, he seems like a tough guy to beat.
And now on to the second semifinal round. Let's see what the combatants have to say. Thanks, Greeny. I'm here with the Macho Man Randy Savage, and it's become quite apparent to me that you have some butterflies in your stomach.
Shut up!
Mr. Savage, I know this is probably nerve-wracking for you. I mean, you have a chance to have 2 titles around your waist, but can you give us any idea where your mind is right now?
I'm not talking!
Savage, I know it's quite obvious that you understand the importance of this match against someone like Sting, but are you sure you don't want to say a word?
I'm not talking!
Savage, are you sure you don't want to... Well, that's Macho Man Randy Savage for you, a complete loose cannon. Let's go down to the ring. That's some shocking news right there from backstage. I mean, Savage is a little nervous for this match.
Oh, to be honest, I'm not surprised at all. I mean, the Stinger has proved very, very impressive since his debut last pay-per-view, beating the likes of the Dragon and almost beating our heavyweight champion. He has a great combination of strength and agility, and I think it's something that the Macho Man has never encountered in an opponent before.
Remember, the winner of this faces Mr. Perfect in the finals, the Stinger. And again, his opponent is our current Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. He is the Macho Man Randy Savage.
So, I mean, judging by what he said already, I mean, he's pretty nervous for this match, but, you know, he looks pretty charismatic here. He looks pretty confident.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it's all business when he gets in that ring. Showing off that Intercontinental Championship belt. He's worn that with pride. He was the first, actually, to defeat Mr. Perfect since his debut. He's the only man in WCC to have beaten Mr. Perfect, and he beat him for that title.
So again, if Savage wins, it adds an extra dimension to the final because, you know, he's already beaten Perfect.
So here we go. The second semifinal match is underway here. Macho Man Randy Savage versus the Stinger.
Now, a full head of steam with both men and a collarable tie-up. Some good speed there, and they just break off.
And now there's another tie-up by the 2 men. Both men very, very strong. And Sting has him in the corner. The far side reversal now. And Sting holds onto the ropes.
And again, look at that though, Savage just throwing himself at Sting. There's another reversal. Shoulder tackle by Macho though. And now Macho over the top. The Stinger. He's got him up. Look at this by the Stinger. Another press slam. Oh my! Did that against the likes of Rude in his previous match, and a drop kick again. And Sting showing some good promise here. Clothesline over the top rope, and Macho to the outside. And Sting starting off very quickly here. And Savage seems a little jarred by that. He's slow to get up as Sting. Look at this. Look at Sting. Sting's on the top rope. Sting about to drop down on Savage. Sting from the sky. Sting from the sky and Savage. Savage, oh my goodness. And what a move by Savage.
Power slamming Sting on the outside.
And that might be a huge turning point in this match.
Sting power slam from the top rope to the floor.
And Sting is making no signs of getting up here. And that might have been a huge turning point for Savage. And Savage has got Sting up here. And Savage doing more damage to the back area, slamming him into the ring post.
And now Savage lets him go on the outside. What's he going to do here? And Savage again with a front face lock here. And now he's got him up with suplex. Oh, and Suplexes him right onto the ropes. More damage to the back.
And Savage slides in for the cover here. 1, 2, and is Sting out? And no! Sting powers out.
And now, oh, look at this by Savage. Using the rope, using his knee to just choke the life out of the Stinger. And now, oh man, Savage is doing whatever it takes to win here.
And now Savage has been dominating this match ever since that power slam. And now Savage,
reversal by the Stinger though. And oh, Savage holds onto the ropes. Stinger. Savage was able to avoid that drop kick. And now Savage, oh, sizes him up for a clothesline. And now another cover by the Macho Man. 1, 2, and Stinger again powers out.
And this has been, noticeably dictated by Savage as he's had the main share of offense here. As Savage again gets Sting into the corner.
And now to the far side, reversal again by Sting. And Sting, no, Savage caught him. No, look at this by the Stinger. He reverses. Reverse into a Scorpion death drop. 1, 2, and he gets him at 3. No! And Savage kicks out. And the Stinger here, look at this though. He's got him up. Stinger, big. No, oh man. Just with all his weight slammed down in a drop kick. Sting has come alive here. Look at this. And all that momentum from Savage is gone. A thumb to the eye though by Savage. And now Macho Man with a body slam. And that may have slowed down some of Sting's momentum. And Savage is going to the top rope here now. Look at this. And the Stinger, no. The Stinger catches him though. The Stinger has him over his head. What's he going to do here? And the Stinger's climbing the top rope with Macho in hands. Look at this. What's the Stinger going to do? What's he going to do here? And the Stinger, he falls off the top rope. My goodness. And the Stinger. Sting pulls off a 3 count. He did it. He's done it. The Stinger has knocked off the Intercontinental Champion. He moves on to the final. An unbelievable move by the Stinger. I can't believe that. And this is a stunning upset by the Stinger as he moves on to face Mr. Perfect in the final.
But before we get to the match, let's go backstage and see what both men have to say.
Thanks, Blues. I'm here with Mr. Perfect again. And Perfect, if you win this match, you get a world title shot against Ric Flair. What are your thoughts about that?
I wonder if there's anything I can't do perfectly. No way. I know one thing I can do perfectly, and that's take the World Championship. Like everything else in my life, I'm a dead ringer at it.
Wow. Well, this man sure seems to be thinking ahead. Now down to you, Blue, with Sting.
Thanks, Reddy. And Sting, you got a chance to fight Flair again, but right now you have to face Perfect. You must be pretty pumped up for this match.
That's why I'm keeping it toned down a little bit right now. Normally I like to go nuts even when I talk to you. I just can't stand still. It's hard for me to stand still, but I know that I got to keep everything inside of me because I do have a lot of respect. He's got a great style, similar to mine, and I have a lot of respect, and I'm just going to keep it together and stay serious and head to the ring right now because it's coming up. I got to go. I'm serious. I got to get this thing going!
Well, this is sizing up to be one heck of a match. Let's go down to the ring for the tournament finals.
And Blues, this is it, the Champion and Challengers final. And here is our first contender, Mr. Perfect.
Now, an interesting tidbit here is this man has challenged for a world title. He's been AWA heavyweight champion, but I think he wants the WCC gold here. This man has proven himself in the 2 matches that he's won. A very convincing win over the Hitman and a very strong win over Arn Anderson. I think Mr. Perfect is more than ready for this match.
Well, I tell you what, Blues, if I could pick one man that I think is more ready than Perfect, I think it's got to be the Stinger. This man has an unmatched record in WCC, as we stated previously. The only man that could ever beat him cheated. And a very impressive win over the Intercontinental Champion. He's shown what kind of strength he has climbing the top rope with Macho Man in hand. And I think he's ready for this. He wants to fight Flair again. He's just got to get through Perfect to do it. There's Sting. I think he's ready.
Wait a minute, Greeny, listen to this. Is it really? It is! It's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair!
What the heck is he doing here?
Oh, I mean, I think he just wants to add some motivation to these men. I mean, I tell you what, he came with his belt, so I think he's just going to let him know what it's all about.
Oh yeah, I think it's just a little added motivation. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not out here to confront you, big man. I'm out here to make you aware of things I think you need to know. First of all, comes no. And I'm going to be the world champion anyway. But, whoa, hey, big man. Hey, big man, listen up. In every cloud, there lies a silver lining. In your case, it's this. It's not a done deal. It's not etched in stone. Now, it's just a case of how bad you want it. Because you and I both know to be the man, to face the man for the world championship, you gotta win. Woo!
Some cryptic words by the Nature Boy, pretty much telling them that you gotta want it if you want to face Ric Flair. Something that I'm sure these men already knew. And I tell you what, added motivation has no problem with me. And oh, look at this, both men coming right at one another, showing no fear, as Sting's got Perfect in the corner here. And now, Sting with a clean break.
Both men, they realize that little encounter there just made them even more furious to fight Flair. And now they both really want it.
There's a knee to the gut there by Perfect, and now Perfect with some knife-edge chops there. He's been utilizing those a lot lately. There's a reversal by Stinger. Shoulder tackle by Perfect, though. Sting down. Perfect over the top. And now Sting tries to scoop him up. No! Perfect gets away. Sunset flip there by Perfect. And Sting trying to hold his ground, and he does.
Again, some quick action here by both men. We saw this in the Perfect Hitman encounter. Both men, very quick-paced action here.
And now Perfect sends Sting for the ropes there. And there's an arm drag, but Sting holds on. And now, Perfect's back up again, though. Another arm drag. Sting holds on again, though. They have a counter move for each move the man does. There's another whip to the far side. Perfect missed with a clothesline, and now Sting. Oh, man. Perfect getting out of the way of that crossbody. Perfect up quickly. He whips Sting quickly as well, and there's a clothesline. And Perfect here quickly with the cover. 1, 2, and no, Sting kicks out.
You can really see Perfect is not wasting any time in this match. You saw how quickly he managed to duck under, whip him, and clothesline him. Not to mention that cover. He's very, very quick with this one. And now Perfect's got him in the corner here.
There's a snapmare by Perfect. And now, Perfect. Oh, man! Look at that drop kick right to the face. Another cover. 1, 2, and Sting again kicks out. You can see the franticness that Perfect has in this match. He's trying to end it very quickly.
I imagine just watching the match with Sting and Savage. I mean, Sting just came alive sporadically. And now, oh, look at this again. Look at Sting. Another press slam by Sting and nails him. And there's a clothesline by the Stinger. And this is what we were talking about. Sting has come to life again. 3 quick clotheslines. And now Sting sends Perfect to the far side. And
Perfect holds on to the ropes there, though. And now Perfect backdropping Sting to the outside. And that was a perfect way for Curt Hennig to stop Sting's momentum. Sting just running wild, but Perfect managed to stop it. And now Perfect slamming Sting into the ring post.
And Perfect now trying to maintain control of this, sending Sting over the top rope.
And Perfect managed to stop Sting's momentum very nicely here. And now Perfect's got Sting up now against the ropes. And he sends him for the ride again. And now Sting, oh, inside cradle by Sting, no, 1, 2, he's got him, no! And Sting, I thought he had him. The drop kick by the Stinger. And Sting again coming to life here. And now sends Perfect to the far side, and a big back body drop. And Sting showing his promise again, running wild on Perfect. And Mr. Perfect doesn't know where it's coming from. Sting is on the second rope here. He's going to pound away at the Perfect one. Curt Hennig, and there it is, pounding away at Mr. Perfect. And Sting, he's sizing him up here. We might see a victory here for Sting. And Perfect, he's got to be winning from that, though. Reversal by Perfect, though. And Sting with a crossbody and another cover. 1, 2, and Perfect manages to stay out of it. And Mr. Perfect again overwhelmed by the just sheer agility of the Stinger. And I tell you what, this is unbelievable stuff here by Sting. is Sting now sending Perfect to the turnbuckle, front face lock. And now he's got him up here. Look at this. He's going to try and superplex Sting. Perfect. If Sting can get Perfect over, it might be over from the top rope here. Look at this. Superplex from the top rope. And Perfect. Perfect doesn't want to go. He's trying to hold it. Perfect trying to hold it here. And now Perfect. Oh my God. Perfect backdropping Sting off the top rope. I can't believe that. And Sting is yet to move. Sting is not moving. Perfect. He may have knocked Sting out cold. And Sting just flopping back into the ring as Perfect. I think Perfect has this match won. Perfect has this match won. Sting is yet to move. Sting hasn't moved since he made contact with the ground. He fell on the outside. And Sting is completely out of it. And Perfect here, setting up the Perfect plex here. Front face lock, and now look at this. Perfect. And now Perfect nails him with the Perfect plex. Does he? And Perfect got him. Perfect has won it. Perfect is the Champion and Challengers winner. Mr. Perfect will be granted a world title shot against Ric Flair at Snowed In. An unbelievable matchup and an even more unbelievable ending. Let's take a look at this again here. You can see Sting trying to crank up a superplex here, but Perfect standing his ground. Perfect managing to just wrench Sting up for a backdrop. Look at that, landing right on the ramp. Top rope. And it was easy there for Perfect. Perfect just managed to nail him with a Perfect plex, and after that, I mean, Sting made no effort to even try and kick out. And that was it. Mr. Perfect has won it. He is the Champion and Challengers tournament winner. An unbelievable matchup. Well, from Greeny, Reddy, Blues, this is the WCC crew signing off. Thanks for watching.